Chick, darling, we can't go on like this any longer, not with the memory of those torrid nights etched forever.
Oh, a letter from Dad.
Dad?
Official memorandum. 2 all medical officers from Captain Schaefer. Subject, enlisted personnel, promotion of. So?
Little did you and Dad suspect that I'd broken your code. Chick.
Okay, you win. What is it?
I typed it so I know what's in it. Captain Schaefer's received a directive announcing a limited number of vacancies for chief petty officers.
That's very nice.
Well, if you know of someone who can qualify, you're supposed to tell him about it.
Oh. Oh. Max.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Max. Well, he certainly deserves it. He's been working in here over a year.
For that, he deserves to be made admiral. Commander, ensign? How about gravedigger?
Max, a gravedigger. Chief petty officer. Our Max.
He'd have to go through an awful lot of red tape, applications, oral tests, written tests. Everything must pass the Navy Examining Center at Great Lakes.
What kind of tests?
Well, military and professional. In Max's case, professional means medical.
Medical, huh? Oh, well, he ought to be able to pass those summa cum laude. It's pretty terrible, I know.
Listen, Max knows almost as much about medicine as you do.
As who do?
As some men who do aren't MDs, sir. Do you want to talk to him?
Yes, you hear?
What can I do for you, Doc?
Max, I got a wonderful surprise for you.
You're getting married.
No, I'm not getting married.
But you promised.
Once in every lifetime, a great opportunity presents itself.
You mean the openings for chief?
Yeah, and I thought...
Don't you want to become a chief petty officer?
What for?
Well, because if you, what do you mean, what for?
Doc, making chief is a major studio production. And besides, I like things the way they are. Thanks anyway. Can I go now?
No. Yeah.
Thanks.
Sir?
Hennessy?
Yes, sir.
Hennessy, I can't tell you how disappointed I am in you.
I'm very sorry to hear that, sir.
You should be. Well,
Well, what, sir?
I'm waiting for you to say something in your defense.
Oh.
I never condemn a man till I hear the other side of the story.
Oh, that's very fair of you, sir.
So now let's both sit down.
Yes, sir.
You talk and I'll listen.
Yes, sir. Well, sir, you see, sir, it's like this.
Here, go ahead.
Well, could you give me some sort of a hint, sir?
Hint about what?
Well, about whatever it is I did, sir.
Oh, come on, Chick. You know very well it isn't anything you did or something you didn't do. Well, I'm waiting.
Oh, I'm just trying to think of some of the things I didn't do lately.
You're a real staller, aren't you?
Oh, no, sir.
You received my memorandum about vacancies for chief petty officers, didn't you?
Oh, yes, sir, I did.
Then why didn't you tell Max Bronsky about it?
Oh, I did, sir.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
He hasn't sent in his application.
Well, I know, sir.
As far as I'm concerned, there isn't a corpsman in this outfit better suited for chief than Max Bronsky.
Oh, I agree with you, sir. I couldn't agree with you more.
That's true. Why did you discourage him?
Oh, no, sir. I'd never prevent him.
Why don't you answer me?
Well, sir, I want Max to become a chief. It's just that he doesn't want to.
That's ridiculous. Every enlisted man wants to become a chief. More money, fancier uniforms. Why doesn't he?
Well, he says he likes things the way they are.
You mean working for you?
I suppose so.
Oh, so that's it. He has such a soft job that making chief isn't worth the risk.
Oh, no, sir. I would...
What have you been doing, coddling him?
Why, no, sir.
And yet he likes you so much he doesn't want to leave you.
Oh, no, I don't think it's
Since
that,
when
sir.
are sailors so devoted to their commanding officers? You don't catch any of my men liking me that much, do you?
Oh, that's very true, sir.
Hennessy!
I beg your pardon.
I think it's your duty to see the Max Bronsky puts in for chief.
Yes, sir.
On second thought, it's more than your duty. It's my order.
Oh, come on, Captain. Now, you...
Well, much as it pains me to say this, Captain Schaefer may be right.
How so?
I think Max would really rather work for you and be a corpsman than work for somebody else and be a chief.
Did he tell you that?
No, but he's told me many times in the past what a great guy he thinks you are. We once had a very heated argument about it.
But you couldn't change his mind.
After Sal Mineo and Ernie Banks, you are his hero. Chick,
Yeah?
maybe you ought to try and disillusion Max a little.
Okay, I'll tell him I think Sal Mineo needs a haircut.
You know what I mean. Turn off the old charm. Crack down on him. Give him a couple of dirty details. Find fault with everything he does.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, why don't I not do that? Just take him out and push him in front of a car out there.
You're making jokes, but it might work.
Look, Martha.
You want him to strike for chief, don't you?
Well, sure. I'm not the only one.
Well, the less he likes being a corpsman, the more likely he is to go ahead.
I know. I see your point.
You see it, but you don't like it.
Correct, I don't like it. Martha, Max hasn't done me any harm. Why all of a sudden should I start getting
Because
real?
you want him to do what's best for him, right?
I'll think about it.
Hi, Doc.
Oh,
I typed up a report on your patient in Ward C.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yes, sir.
You did, huh?
Yeah?
How do you spell recommend?
Recommend R, sometimes capital R-E-C-C-O.
No. 1 C.
Oops, I goofed. I'll cross one of them out.
No. Just type the whole thing over.
The whole thing?
Well, yes, the whole thing.
Anything you say.
Oh, just a minute, Max.
Yeah?
Yeah? Shouldn't that be yes, sir?
I thought it was optional.
Well, it's look here. This place is getting filthy. Now, let's just swab the deck here, sailor.
The deck?
The floor. Do the floor.
Yes, sir. I was going to do it today anyhow. I got a new mop that just won't quit.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening.
I just dropped by to see how the purge was going.
Oh, just great. I've been working Max around the clock with every menial, petty task I can think of.
And?
He just loves it.
Well, don't get discouraged. He'll crack.
3 to 1, I beat him to it.
I'll get it.
Hi, Doc.
Hi, Miss Hale.
Hi, Max.
Remember me? I'm Seaman Shat.
Oh,
Appendix.
Oh, yes, yeah. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling fine.
He's the orderly on duty, so I got him to help with the overload.
Doc, I don't think...
Oh, excuse me. This is Lieutenant Martha Hale. This is Seaman Schatz.
Hi.
How do you... I'm terribly sorry.
That's perfectly all right.
Schatz, Max.
Yes, sir.
Well, why did you load him down like
It's
this?
not
you
his
know?
fault, sir. He warned
Would
me,
you
but
just stay out of this, Schatz?
Well, I guess I better go get the old broom.
Yes. Oh. Just put him down there, would you please? That's fine. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, that's it.
Shall I stop putting the stuff on the shelves?
Yeah, but let's get away from this glass.
I guess you're not eating enough protein, huh, Doc?
What do you got in there, Max?
Just the supplies you told me to bring up from the basement.
Well, why is it so heavy?
Because I know I can lift it.
Well, you might have split the carton.
I got it reinforced with tape. Here, I'll show you.
Never mind. Max, after all, around here, we're just, things like this, you know, we've just gotta, just get out of here, would you, Max?
Okay. Before I go, Doc, may I say one thing?
What?
I don't know what's bothering you, Doc, but whatever it is, I understand. And if there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, don't hesitate to ask me.
Did you hear what he just said?
Yes.
I think I'll go kill myself.
Chick,
Yeah?
I don't think your idea's going to work with Max.
Well, all you can do is something like that. My idea.
Chick, you can't force Max to want to become a chief.
You can say that again.
Chick, you can't force...
Don't say that again.
You're going to have to appeal to his ego. You're going to have to shame him into it.
Martha, you can do anything you want. Just leave me out of it.
Who's this fella Shot?
Oh, he's another sailor around here. A little clumsier, a little slower maybe, but...
Good. Hire him.
I beg your pardon?
Ask him to go to work for you. Then build him up in front of Max. Compliment him. Make a pet out of him. And then it'll shame Max.
And then he'll put in for chief.
Right. You like the idea?
Say, that's a bad idea.
Only this morning I was talking to Captain Schaefer.
Say, that's a good idea.
Wow, did I have a hard time finding this thing?
Where was it?
In the broom closet.
Shots. No, shots. Shots. That's why we sterilized the instruments. Oh. Okay, that's all. It's all right. There you go, Max.
Again?
Again.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get the hang of it.
I'm sure you will.
I know I will. And Doc, I won't break another one of those, what are they called again?
Microscopes?
That's right. But wait a minute. Are you sure it isn't stethoscope?
Well, both are correct. You broke a stethoscope, too.
Well, I guess I better type up that requisition, Doc.
Yeah. Oh, well, no. Actually, I'd like Seaman Shots to do it.
But I always type up the requisitions.
Well, this time I'd like Seaman Shots to do it.
What's a requisition?
Never mind. I'll explain it to you later. You know what a typewriter is?
Uh-huh.
Doc?
Yeah.
Doc?
What?
I won't make any mistakes, I promise.
Well, it's not our case of mistakes, Max. It's just that I want Shots to get the hang of our entire operation here.
Okay. See if I care.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, nothing, sir. Nothing at all. Captain, do you know Seaman Shots?
No, hello, Shots.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, eh?
Oh. Captain, sir.
Yes,
You're the senior medical officer, aren't you?
I am.
Then you're the person I should take this up with.
Take what up?
Well, sir, as a sailor who's been confined to the hospital once or twice, I know I speak for all the guys when I ask that you add one item of equipment to each ward.
What's the item?
Color television.
I think you can go now, Shots.
Okay, Doc. Oh, my pleasure, and have...
Who is that?
Oh, he's just an assistant been helping me.
Is he the one that's been breaking everything?
No, not everything.
Excuse me, almost everything. I just got a bill for $200 for repairs and replacement.
$200? Oh, gee, I didn't think it'd be that much, sir.
What do you need a new assistant for? What's the matter with Max?
Oh, Max, nothing's the matter with him, sir.
Did you put him for chief?
Well, sir, I was just going to mention
Is that why you're training a new
Martha
man?
and I were talking.
Come on,
and
Chick,
we
you
had
can
an
tell me.
idea that if
Well,
we
did
should-
he?
No, sir, he didn't.
Why not?
Well, sir, he
Did you forget what I told you?
Oh, no, sir, no, sir.
Dr. Hennessy.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what you're up to, but whatever it is, it's wrong.
Wrong, sir?
Right, sir.
Oh, sir. Well, sir, all I was up to...
Don't tell me, just stop it and devote your attention to Coleman Bronski's putting in for chief. I mean this, Chick.
Yes, sir.
Tired?
I'm not sleeping well.
On account of you-know-who?
I keep having dreams. Last night, I dreamt that this little stray puppy dog came up to me. His tail wagging away, big soulful eyes. All he wanted me to do was pet him, but I wouldn't.
Because he looked like Max?
Right.
Or was it a Cocker Spaniel?
St. Bernard.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
Look. Poor guy.
I can't stand it.
What are you going to do?
I'm going over there and apologize to him.
Chick, sit down, please. I know how you feel, but you can't weaken now.
Why not?
Because it's working. He'll apply for chief any minute.
You really think so?
Sure, all he needs is one more push. Now just sit there and light your cigarette.
What cigarette? Oh.
Hi, Miss Hale.
Hello, Max.
Doc,
Yeah?
what's wrong?
Well, what do you mean?
Why are you mad at me?
Oh, Max, I've just decided to replace you with Seaman Schatz.
Why?
Because I just think he's better qualified for the job.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding, Max. The main thing that you lack, he has.
What?
Ambition. He wants to make something of himself.
I got ambition, Doc.
I don't believe it.
Honest.
Then why don't you want to become a chief?
I do. I mean the way I do, except...
Except you have no guts.
Huh?
You're afraid you won't make it. You're afraid you'll flunk the test.
No, I'm not.
Not that I blame you. You probably couldn't make it without me there to spoon-feed you.
Doc, you're not being fair.
Look, Bronsky, I'm tired of carrying you on my back. You're unreliable, you're lazy, you don't know anything, and you can't do anything. Now, I've had enough, and I'm disgusted with you.
You really mean that?
Yes, Bronsky, I really mean it.
Okay for you, Doc. I'll show you. I'll put in for chief, and I'll get the highest marks they ever saw.
Isn't that wonderful? I told you it would work.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Come on, let's go. Oh, come on in, Max.
Yes, sir.
Well, I guess this is as good a place as any, huh, Max? All right. Here's your test.
Excuse me, sir, but I have something...
Not now, Schatz. I'm busy.
But this is important, sir. I just finished my report.
What report?
My plan for reorganizing the dispensary, for doing away with the waste and confusion that characterized the administration of my predecessor. No offense, Max. What'd you do that for?
Now, look, Schatz, get this straight. I don't want to reorganize the dispensary. I like it the way it is. Your predecessor was the best corpsman in the Navy. And don't try to be better than he was. Matter of fact, I'll be satisfied if you wind up half as good.
Okay. Okay, sir. I'm... If that's the way you feel. I'm sorry I bothered you, sir.
Doc,
What?
am I really the best corpsman in the Navy?
Hands down. And if you do as well on this test as I think you're gonna, you'll make the best chief in the Navy, too.
Then you really didn't mean that name you called me in the cafeteria.
What was that?
Vronsky.
Max, you look wonderful.
You're wrong, Doctor. He looks magnificent. Even a little sexy. Congratulations.
This is sure a great day, Doctor, except for one thing.
What's that?
My being transferred.
Well, Max, wherever you go, and whatever you do...
We want to wish you the best of luck. That includes your new commanding officer.
Oh, who would that be, sir? You, sir. Me, sir? But, Captain, you mean... Well, I mean, there's a... Oh, thank you, sir. On behalf of both of us, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Captain.
All right, Chief, don't just stand around. Get back to work.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Dr. Hennessy, you know Rear Admiral Robertson?
Rear Admiral Robertson.
He's a chaplain in command of all other chaplains in this district.
Oh, I see. No, sir. Somehow or other, our paths never seem to have crossed.
He's a grand old gentleman. Been in the Navy for years and years. As a matter of fact, he's the man who married me to Mrs. Schaefer.
Oh?
Well, nobody's perfect, are they, huh? In any event, I ran into him on the golf course yesterday. It was very embarrassing.
Oh, I can see how it would be embarrassing.
How?
Well, yesterday was Sunday.
The Admiral had a lot of embarrassing questions.
Oh, that's terrible. I mean, how'd you answer him, sir?
Dr. Hennessy, I answered him by stealing a page from your book.
From my books?
I simply stood there and stammered till it was his turn to tee off.
Well, stammer, but I wasn't aware of the fact that
I'm worried about his looks. He's drawn, he's haggard. I looked at his medical file and he hasn't had a physical in over 2 years. I want you to make a date with him for a complete checkup.
Me, sir?
I know what you're thinking. He's big brass, and the senior medical officer should examine him personally.
Well, now that you mention it...
Jake, it's time you learn that one of the key privileges of rank is passing the buck. Any questions?
Well, sir, couldn't I just pass the buck to Dr. Michaels?
Dr. Michaels passed the buck to you?
Oh?
Oh. Now, the Padre may try to stall you. Nobody likes to take a physical if they don't have to. But I want you to insist. I don't care how you do it. Make him get that checkup.
Yes, sir.
One thing more.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to discourage you, and bear in mind, not only is he an admiral, but he's an ordained minister. Good luck.
I don't have an appointment for you.
Oh, well, that's probably because I don't have one. Is he busy?
That isn't the point. The name of your chaplain, please.
I beg your pardon?
The name of your chaplain, please.
Oh? Oh, my chaplain. Oh, it's, don't tell me now. He's, tall, sort of baldish fellow. Very friendly, though. Brady, Commander Brady.
When did Commander Brady refer you to Admiral Robertson?
Oh, he didn't. I was referred by Captain Schaefer.
Captain Schaefer?
Yes, ma'am.
The senior medical officer?
Yes, ma'am. Captain Schaefer.
Doctor, it's customary for a man to be referred by his chaplain, not by his commanding officer.
Oh, I see. But in my case...
I suggest you see Commander Brady and discuss your problem with him. Then if he feels it necessary for you
but
to
you see, it isn't that I have a problem. Well, what I mean is it isn't that I don't have a problem. I just... Well, what I mean, please...
Out of the question.
Yeah.
The Admiral's very busy.
Hello. Lucille, could you please call a sporting store and find out if a driver with a loose head can be repaired, or do I have to buy a new one?
Yes, sir.
I can't understand it. I've only used it for 25 years.
Well, I think maybe I can repair that temporarily, sir. All it needs is a little adhesive tape.
You think so?
Oh, yes, sir. And I say that as a doctor of medicine who has never lost a single sick golf club.
Is that your bag?
Yes, sir.
Is there by any chance some adhesive tape in it?
2 full rolls.
Lucille, forget the call. Surgery this way, Doctor. Doctor...
Hennessy, Charles Hennessy.
You'd better sit at my desk so the patient could stretch out.
Yes, sir.
You look good there, Doctor. Give some thought to becoming an admiral yourself someday.
Oh, thank you, sir, but I'm afraid I wouldn't stand a prayer. Uh-oh.
How about that? You said the secret word.
Yes, sir.
But don't be afraid about being reverend, my boy. Chaplains are human, too, you know.
Even the ones who are admirals?
Well, not them, but all the others.
Yes, sir.
You ready?
All ready, sir.
Good. By the way, Doctor, what brings you to see me?
Well, sir, Captain Schaefer, the senior medical officer.
Wally Schaefer?
Yes, sir.
Oh, a nice guy.
Well, sir, I think this is going to do it.
Make it good and tight. I always swing for distance.
Yes, sir. Well, the captain feels you look a little drawn, sir. And according to your medical file, you haven't had a physical examination in 2 years.
2 years? Is it that long?
Yes, sir. He sent me to bludgeon you into taking one. There we are. That's the ticket.
What?
You know, sir.
Oh, all right. I'll be in your dispensary at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir. Well, Admiral, isn't there some biblical quotation to cover a situation like this?
How about you can't win them all?
That's the one I was thinking of, sir. Well, sir, if the Admiral will excuse me, sir, I'll see you at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Yes, sir. Goodbye, sir. Oh, good day, miss.
Is everything all right, sir?
Yes, yes. Everything is fine, thank you. 23rd Psalm.
I beg your pardon?
Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. I wonder if the pool hall's open.
You're nervous, huh?
Nervous? Why should I be nervous?
Well, he is a high-ranking officer.
So I'm a doctor. To me, he's just another patient.
I like your attitude. The fact that you're not impressed with his 2 stars and his position as chief of all the chaplains, and the fact that he's also the closest friend of Chief of Naval Operations, shows to me that you're a man...
Yeah. Dr. Hennessy, he can't? I mean, he can.
Something very urgent came up and he had to leave town. I'll call to set up another appointment as soon as he returns. Goodbye.
Thank you, Lucille. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
But it's wrong to deceive people, isn't it? Especially for a man of the cloth.
Not in this case, sir.
No. It's wrong. It's definitely wrong.
Well, come to think of it, maybe you're right.
Lucille, will you please call my wife and tell her we're going to Palm Springs for a few days? Say I'll be around in 15 minutes to pick her up. Oh, and ask her to be sure not to forget my golf shoes.
For 28 years.
Bunky, it was a pleasure hearing from you after all these years since last we trod... Shouldn't it be treaded, sir?
No, it shouldn't.
Since last we trod the hallowed halls of our beloved alma mater.
Good. You remember the night you and I broke into the girls' dormitory and, what are you looking at?
Go on, sir.
Cross that out. You and I had some wonderful times together.
Wonderful times. You remember the night you and I broke into the girls' dormitory?
I said cross that out. What are you trying to do? Be a wise guy?
No, sir.
New paragraph. However, even for old time's sake, I cannot possibly lend you $6,000.
$6,000? What's Bunky trying to do, blackmail you?
Blackmail me about what?
About the night you and he broke into the girls' dormitory.
Miss Hale.
I'm sorry, sir.
All right, never mind. I'll finish the letter at home. Out.
Oh, excuse me. The captain, sir?
Yeah, what is it,
May I speak with you a minute, sir?
What about?
It's about River Admiral Robertson, sir.
Oh, do you have the...
Darling, we can't go on like this any longer, not with the memory of those torrid nights etched forever.
Oh, a letter from Dad.
Dad?
Official memorandum. To all medical officers from Captain Schaefer. Subject enlisted personnel promotion of. So?
Little did you and Dad suspect that I'd broken your code. Chick,
Okay, you win. What is it?
I typed it so I know what's in it. Captain Schaefer's received a directive announcing a limited number of vacancies for chief petty officers.
That's very nice.
Well, if you know of someone who can qualify, you're supposed to tell him about it.
Oh. Oh. Max.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Max. Well, he certainly deserves it. He's been working in here over a year.
For that, he deserves to be made admiral. Commander, ensign? How about gravedigger?
Max, a gravedigger. Chief petty officer. Our Max.
He'd have to go through an awful lot of red tape, applications, oral tests, written tests. Everything must pass the Navy Examining Center at Great Lakes.
What kind of tests?
Well, military and professional. In Max's case, professional means medical.
Medical, huh? Oh, well, he ought to be able to pass those summa cum laude. It's pretty terrible, I know.
Listen, Max knows almost as much about medicine as you do.
As who do?
As some men who do aren't MDs, sir. Do you want to talk to him?
Yes, you hear?
What can I do for you, Doc?
Max, I got a wonderful surprise for you.
You're getting married.
No, I'm not getting married.
But you promised.
Once in every lifetime, a great opportunity presents itself.
You mean the openings for chief?
Yeah, and I thought...